This is another creepy episode of Wilderness Whispers.
Mike is a guy who loves exploring forests, whether they're said to be haunted, cursed, or just your typical dark and eerie woods. He often camps overnight, sharing his adventures with a growing audience on his channel. In this particular video, he and his team set out to investigate an abandoned village hidden deep in the forest, planning to spend 2 full days there.
And this time, we're gonna be going on a 2-day hike to a village, an abandoned village that is said to have hundreds of people burned alive. If you guys have never heard about this place, don't worry, I'm gonna go into the history a little bit later, but all you need to know right now is somewhere down this trail is a village that was burned down by some kind of curse. Recently, a couple of paranormal investigators like myself ventured down this road to find the village and have yet to be seen again. So our job is to go in there, find those investigators, and hopefully bring them back home safe and alive. I don't really know what to expect out of this video, guys, but as you can tell behind me, everything seems to be completely overgrown. Right now, we're on a pretty busy street, so it's a little noisy, but once we're deeper into the woods, it's gonna get way more quiet because we have 2 days of hiking on this overgrown road right here.
That means they had no choice but to spend the night there, in the middle of the forest, in a tent, and that's when things started to feel a bit creepier. As the darkness settled in, they began searching for the right spot to set up camp, and once they finally got their tent ready, this is when it all began.
Welcome to my crib.
Right, this is MTV Cribs. We got the sleeping bag, we got the little mattress on the ground. We're camping out here. We are camping in, I guess what we're gonna call right now is the undead forest. And so we're basically packing it up for the night. We got the camera light charged as well as this thing charged. So we do have some light for the rest of the night. Holy crap, I am sweating. It is freaking hot out here, guys.
It's not a joke.
Whew. We do this for you guys, so make sure to go down below, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this type of content, because we put ourselves in these crazy situations all the time, as well as...
Turn off the light, turn off the light, turn off the light.
Okay, that was weird. What are the odds something just walks next to us?
Well, thank God it.
Sounds like a person. We heard those noises earlier, but like further
Not as
close.
close. It's like right beside the tent.
I think it's leaving. He's gone. Yeah.
Like the same person that we were seeing all night or hearing.
Now, was that a wolf or some other kind of animal? I honestly don't know. The good part is they actually managed to sleep through the night and woke up safe in the morning.
Was on?
Yeah. Is that everything?
I think so.
Did you like miss anything? Because that would really suck if we needed a tent and we didn't have the parts for it.
Yeah.
I think you're good.
Okay. Put this in your bag.
Yeah.
Tent's in the bag. We're ready to continue the hike. We didn't get any sleep last night. There was like, for some reason, once the sun was like out, whatever that thing was that approached our tent,
There was
imagine
just
like
multiple.
dozens and dozens more of them, just like everywhere in the woods, howling at each other, screaming at each other. I felt like I was in some kind of zoo.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell was
So,
going on,
couldn't
but I
get
was way
any
too
sleep.
afraid. I was way too afraid to even get out and look.
Yeah.
Especially after the first thing came out to our tent.
Yeah, like very
No.
first thing we set up our tent, that happens, and then there's all that.
Now, let's break this down. Judging by the sound, I'd say it was either a wolf or maybe a coyote, just curious and drawn in by their scent. Of course, there's always the chance it could have been faked, but honestly, I'm not sure. What I do know is that I'm glad nothing bad happened, and they managed to continue their exploration. But what do you think? Was it really an animal or just a prank? Let me know in the comments. Joseph is a great guy who usually posts only fishing videos. His whole channel is built around it. But in this particular episode, he wanted to mix things up a little. He went fishing with a friend, and by the end of the day, the plan was to camp overnight at the same spot. Sounds peaceful, right? Well, things ended up getting a bit creepier than he expected.
Yeah, buddy. Heading back to Lake Cray. Canoe won't fit in my truck, so we got it in Rick's. Uh-oh. My rods ain't gonna make it back here, I don't think. Look at all my rods back here. They hitting branches. I just had to get out and grab my rod because the freaking branch pulled it out. I knew that was gonna happen. Oh yeah, we out here. Camp Cray. One of the rods pulled. Yeah, one of the rods pulled one of the branches pulled a rod out.
Oh no.
But I got her. I think she's good. There she is. There's my dang canoe because it wouldn't fit. What else do I need in here? All right, I think I'm ready. I'm just bringing this little doohickey, my bobber. Bring my little bit of water out there. I think I'm ready. We at Lake Cray. We're doing like a little maiden voyage. See, it's the first time in the canoe ski. I was gonna sell this canoe, but now I think I'm just gonna keep it. I don't even know how stable this thing is or anything. We're gonna send it. Can't sell her now, Rick. She's been in the water. Oh, we're committed. Ain't as stable as my other one. I'm the motor. I think we need to go clear to that flat. If you catch a little blueski, I need it for bait. I'll keep them. I need some catfish bait, man.
They found a nice spot for their campsite and hit the water. Joseph managed to pull in some beautiful fish, but before they knew it, the day was gone and night had already fallen. That's when they started setting up their tents.
You consider it pops open like an ice shanty. Set it on the ground. Or this is just like a dang shanty. And you just pop this, pop that. No, that's it.
The tent is up, bro.
Holy crap.
That's nice.
Bro, that's pretty fire. It's supposed to be 7x7. Don't really look like it. Boy, that's kind of slick. Look at that thing, man. It literally took 5 seconds. Yeah, that tent's kind of fire, though. I mean, it literally took, what takes the longest is doing the dang rain fly and stuff. And they really don't take long. Got a tent up in freaking 5 seconds, though.
Yeah, that's pretty fire.
Bushnell, I forget what the heck it's called. I'll figure it out. It says 60-second setup. Just a Bushnell 3-person A-frame instant pop-up, man. About to sleep good out here. What I know about catfish in lakes, I guess, is they usually just come up shallow at night. I'm just gonna lob them out right there and hope for something. Got some cut bluegill here from earlier when Rick caught that bluegill. I'm gonna throw some pieces out, see if I can get some catfish. There's a couple cats in here. I don't even have any like catfish hooks or anything. I'm just using my carp rods. Got these little hooks on here.
After setting up the tent, by the way, that thing is awesome. It goes up in just a few seconds. He decided to cast out some bait before heading to sleep. He even managed to catch a few more fish, but then it was finally time to call it a night. And that's when, well, I'll let you watch.
I just woke up. I heard something like a weird noise. the hell is it? There's something else here. There's what the? Yeah, that sounds like a bear, like for real. Oh, I think it stopped, man. It like pushed my whole tent in right here. I'm about to go look. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I thought I heard it kind of run away. What the f? I don't know how the f I'm gonna sleep now. Alright guys, well, got no idea where that thing went. I just started a big ass fire. Make sure he don't come back, hopefully. No idea. I think the tent's alright. I haven't seen anything on the tent. Man, I might sleep in the freaking... What was that? I just heard something. I might sleep in the damn truck tonight. Literally might be sleeping in the truck. I don't have any food out or nothing.
Well, at least he had a gun with him. That bear was probably just curious, or maybe even hungry. But luckily it wasn't too aggressive and eventually walked off. Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, you already know what I'm about to say. When you're out in the wilderness, always carry bear spray. It's one of the most effective tools you can have, and there are tons of videos online showing people using it and literally saving their lives. A gun can be useful, sure, but bear spray makes sure nobody gets hurt, neither you nor the bear, so everyone gets to go home safe. Well, the bear is already home, but you know what I mean. Honestly, always carry bear spray would make a great line for a t-shirt. Let me know in the comments what you would have done in this situation. And hey, if you like these kinds of breakdowns, hit that subscribe button. I know some of you are watching without being subscribed, and come on, it's free and you can always change your mind later. Chase is a guy who honestly shares pretty much everything from his life, but he mostly focuses on music, piano, instruments, that kind of stuff. However, one of his videos really came out of nowhere and left a lot of people shocked. In this particular clip, he was at his house near a forest when he suddenly started hearing strange noises, things he'd never heard before. Curious, he went to investigate and decided to record it all. I'll let you see.
Okay, so today is April 25th, 2020, and I just ran down here with my camcorder because, as you can probably hear behind me, there's some audible howling and whooping noises that are going on, and it's been going on for a couple hours now. Probably around midnight or 1 o'clock last night, I started hearing these loud, it's like a whoop or a howl noises, and it went on for a couple of hours, and I wanted to come down during the night and see if I could get something on tape, but I was a little wary about doing that. So this morning, I usually get up around 4 o'clock, and I was eating my breakfast, and the noise kind of stopped for a while, but then it just started again, and every couple of minutes or so, or really even seconds, you can kind of hear that going on. So I ran down here with a camcorder to see if I could get it on tape. As you can probably see, it's raining a little bit right now, and we have that morning fog over there. It was raining pretty good the past couple of days here in the Floyd Field forests. There it is right there. I just heard it again. So it is pretty rainy right now. This is crazy. I haven't checked the trail cameras in the past couple of days because of the weather. It's been raining almost nonstop the last couple of days, and I'm going to check them real quick. And then I kind of just want to get out of here because I really don't know what we're dealing with right now.
The sounds quieted down for a while, and Chase managed to grab the SD card from one camera. But then he had to get the card from another camera, a bit deeper in the woods, and that's when the noises started up again.
Those are audible, unknown sounds that I'm hearing right now that could really be from some kind of Floyd Squatch type creature. Right now, I'm starting to get lightheaded, so I really don't feel good being down here. So I'm just going to grab, I really don't feel good right now. So I'm just going to grab the trail camera and get out of here. It's right there. Get there, trail camera. So I'm gonna fall over. What was that? That was like a growl.
As he went further, he eventually stumbled upon a bone, and the sounds around him started growing louder.
That is definitely some kind of bone. This is the tree cave that we found the wow. I mean, that could be a femur right there. And the smell too. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, it smells really bad. Oh my God. Oh. I'm getting out of here. I do not feel safe right now. I think I just heard another call from up there. I mean, just think it'd be anywhere around here if you watch me right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of here. I don't know what else to say. And that smell, it's getting stronger. Okay, so I'm getting out of here. I don't feel good about being here right now. We found this. I don't feel good. I'm getting lightheaded.
Now, the sounds weren't just vocalizations anymore. They were accompanied by knocks, and we all know what that's usually associated with: Bigfoot. Many people in the comments think this video captured not just one, but possibly multiple Bigfoots. He eventually left the area and went home, checking the footage from the trail camera. But there was nothing too unusual, just regular wildlife. So, what do you think he captured in this video? Was it really Bigfoot or just some strange animal making weird noises? Let me know. In 2013, a group of friends went on a safari in India's Ranthambore National Park, a place famous for its tigers. Usually, these rides are peaceful. Tigers roam around and people just take photos. But in this particular video, they ran into a much more aggressive one. Take a look.
He's not used to the vehicle. Oh my God, he's up. Oh my God, he's gonna jump on us. Go. Okay. Oh my God. No, then don't go back. Then don't go back. He's on the road. Go, go.
गाड़ी चालू रखाने जो बस यही रोक लो गाड़ी चालू रखाने जो
Oh my God.
That was way too close, and wow, that tiger is massive, almost as big as the vehicle behind it. That's not just an animal, that's a machine. They got insanely lucky it didn't make that jump, but it didn't give up. It followed them all the way until... If you got here, comment the word madness. He got tired of just following, so he started chasing them again. The car was at full speed, and the tiger was still keeping up. Absolutely insane. Luckily, nothing happened this time, but I can't say the same for some other videos where tigers really jump on people, take them out, or even bite their arms off. There are definitely videos like that out there, though I can't really show them here. YouTube would slap me. I really don't get how people go in exposed cars to see tigers. It seems completely unsafe. Yeah, if I ever go, I better be in a tank. A well-known sheriff from Trinity County, Woody Wallace, was giving an interview about illegal trash dumping when he encountered something unexpected. Watching the footage again, he noticed it. A large figure standing behind him, peeking. Take a look.
In Trinity County and all of East Texas, Sheriff Woody Wallace from Trinity County here. Look at here, we got some dumpers. And everybody knows we don't tolerate dumping in East Texas, especially in Trinity County. So, I don't know who dumped this, but we're going to do everything we can to find out. What the perpetrators don't realize is on both ends of this road, I have cameras up. I can see the cars when they come in. I can check the cars when they come out. If they had a bunch of garbage when they come in, and it's not still in the back of their truck when they leave, we've got a problem. So this right here is a bunch of cat food cans, a bunch of cat food and bird food.
Many people suggested it might be Bigfoot, while others think it could just be someone in a costume. Now, my take. Sheriff Woody Wallace is a respected man, and I doubt he'd fake something like this, but that doesn't mean someone else couldn't have. Maybe someone thought it'd be funny to dress up as Bigfoot and sneak behind him so the camera would catch it. Either that, or maybe they really did capture Bigfoot. That's where it gets tricky, and everyone has their own opinion. So, what do you think really happened? This YouTuber, M.A. Journey, is all about hiking. His videos show him exploring abandoned cabins and all sorts of remote places, often spending the night out there. In this particular episode, he set out to reach a hunter's cabin deep in the mountains, planning to spend the night. But as darkness started falling, he realized he wouldn't make it in time, and hiking at night out there would be too dangerous. Luckily, he stumbled upon an abandoned treehouse and decided to spend the night there instead. But after getting his gear settled in the treehouse, He realized he might have made the smartest decision of his life, one that could have actually saved him, because what happened next was unbelievable. A pack of wolves had started circling the area, and that's when he realized just how lucky he was to be up in the tree. Who knows what could have happened if he'd kept hiking in the dark. Those wolves had probably been tracking his scent for a while, which is why so many gathered around the treehouse. If he had kept moving, they could have reached him before he ever made it to the cabin. This is a perfect reminder. Never hike alone in remote forests after dark. The forest is home to countless animals, and sometimes you're just the intruder. Luckily for him, he trusted his gut, and this time it saved his life. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter. And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.